Okay, so today we are working with the sixth ray of the seven sacred flames. Having just finished the seven sacred flames course, I'm using these Wednesday meditations to go deeply into the flames. And the flame we're working with this week is the sixth ray, which is the purple flame, not the violet flame, but the purple and gold flame. And the purple and full gold flame represents resurrection, which might trigger your religious trauma, that word. But if you take the essence of resurrection, it's about bringing that which was once not alive and bringing it to life again. And the mantra is, I am the resurrection and the life. And as I've been working with this sixth ray, being personally in the place of menopause, it's so perfectly aligned with where I'm at, because during this time of menopause, and I believe men go through menopause around the same time. It's kind of like you start to see the gears go, right? So male, female, it doesn't matter. But this song is dedicated to anyone who's having those hormonal shifts. What has been really beautiful in my life is that I can feel the neurochemical changes that are happening in my body, but I don't label it depression because I don't really have anything to be depressed about. I've done my healing work and I can feel a neurochemical shift in my body and a pranic shift in my body just as it is. And so I use the purple flame in this time to really resurrect the life force that seems to be waning. And so I do my pranayama. I I do my physical exercise on my vibration plate to work with my circulation and movement and strength. And pranayama plus pulling the light into our body and really reactivating the life that's already within us. And I try to make this practical because sometimes the spiritual can just feel so woo-woo. And then we go into our lives after meditation and we're like, ooh, right? Maybe not you, but that's how I'm feeling in these months. So the actual use of prana and light and the sacred fire and the activating of the intention to bring new life where it feels like prana or light or fire is waning, I think is really important. In the Ayurvedic perspective, we move from the Pitta stage of life, the fire stage of life, into the Vata stage of life around that menopausal point. And so literally fire may be waning. And what that requires is for our inner light and our inner fire and our practices to bring that back into ourselves. So as you concentrate on the purple flame, on that sixth ray, I encourage you to look at what you want to bring new life to, what you want to resurrect. As I did reading on this ray, you can resurrect your finances, you can resurrect your life force, you can resurrect a relationship, you can bring yourself into new life. So what is it that you're ready to reawaken in yourself? And then how do you bring that resurrection flame into the space of taking the matter and turning it into light? The tantric path is taking light and bringing it into matter. And the resurrection is taking matter and transmitting it and transmuting it back to light. So it's both, right? It's like pulling the light and manifesting and precipitation of it. And it is the offering it back up into the light that we get renewed. So if you'll join me in closing your eyes, and if all of that felt like word salad, it doesn't matter. Just go into the sacred fire and see how it lands and feels for you. So closing your eyes and coming into your breath, breathing into that belly area. And because we're working with the resurrection flame, I'm going to be challenging you to do a stronger pranayama. Now, normally when I look out into the video space, I don't see people doing it. I don't like, because it feels like a ruffling of the feathers, and we don't want to be in meditation and be working with pranayama, but I am going to stretch you into the pranayama. And if you just open your eyes, this is how the pranayama looks. The tongue goes to the top, behind your teeth, the top of the palate. And the mouth comes together. The teeth don't have to clench, but the breath comes through the sides of the teeth into the belly and out of the mouth. At your own pace. So often this is done through breath of fire, but you can slow it straight down to your pace. The point is to pulse the breath and to bring some force of prana into the body as we're reactivating the light within the body. So closing your eyes, coming into your breath, and a slow, deep breath into the belly. Exhale, send that energy down into the earth. Again, we're just using our normal breath, breathing into the belly, connecting into your body. Exhale slowly, sending the energy down into the earth. Breathing in. Exhaling, releasing. Good. Now when you're ready, begin to tap into the I am presence. So breathing in, I am my I am presence. You can just say that. I am my I am presence. I am my I am presence. I am my I am presence. Invoking the full power of the resurrection flame into my life. I am my I am presence, invoking the full power of the resurrection flame into my life, into my body, into my thoughts and emotions. And as you breathe in, pull that purple and gold flame into your cells. Breathing in, and as you exhale, feel the purple flame going deeper and deeper into your DNA, into your cellular structure. Breathing in, I am the resurrection and the life. Exhale the purple flame deeper into the body. I am the resurrection and the life. And exhale the purple flame deep. Good. Now we're going to invoke that. Start that pranayama breath, and we're going to start with the physical layer of the body. So inhaling, exhaling. Let your exhale push the light into the cellular structure. Into the bones, into the skin, into the muscles, into the organs, into the bloodstream, into the lymphatics. Good. Going to the lower part of the body, into the organs of elimination, into the sex organs, into the intestines. Good, into the kidneys, Good, into the stomach. Spleen, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, small intestine, stomach. Good, lungs, heart. Staying in the chest here, in the stomach. Clean it out. Push the resurrection flame in. Keep with the breath. Through the heart, through the circulatory system, the respiratory system, through the arms, the legs, into the neck, the thyroid. Pushing the purple flame. Good, into the neck, into the mouth, into the ears, into the eyes, the nose, into the ears, the brain. Good, into the whole entire spine. Breathe it up the spine. Into the brain, into the pineal, the thymus, the thymus, the parathyroid, the parathymus, all of the glands. Into the entire nervous system, all of the nerves. Slow it down now. Grounding the breath, feeling the stimulation, the movement, the pulsing in the physical body. Feeling the prana pulsing, that resurrection flame moving into the core cells, the mother cells in each of the systems of the body. Focusing in on whatever systems within the body need further healing, resurrection back to the perfect blueprint of that organ or system in the body. Staying connected to your breath. I am the resurrection and the life. And now begin to command the specific system of your body that needs to be rebirthed, renewed. For me, it's my lymphatic system. I am the resurrection and the life of my lymphatic system. I am the resurrection and the life of my physical body. And just feel in your body what it feels like to be renewed fully and completely, to be rebirthed. Good. And so it is, thy will be done. Not my will, thy will. And that invites the divine wisdom to pour into the resurrection flame, to direct it to the highest and greatest healing and renewal for your body. As we go into the energetic body now, the pranic body, So tap in now to all the meridians, all the acupuncture points, nadis within the body. You're just tapping into the energetics. We're coming back into that energizing breath. And if you will, bring it to the center of your core, the dantian, if you will, in your belly. Breathing into your belly center now and imagining the light being able to expand. Coming back into the pranayama breath. Building the prana. Into the belly, feeling it pulse into the different parts of your body, the different meridian channels, the different pathways. Good. Now breathing it in through the straw, breathing it up the spine through the Sushumna nadi, that nadi or that energy center through the center of the spine, breathing it from the base of the spine up to the third eye and retaining the breath. Retain. Good. Exhale it back down the spine. Breathing it up the spine. To the third eye, exhale down the spine, creating a closed circuit. Down the spine. Breathing it up the spine. And down the spine. Keep going, breathing it up. Feel that light, that kundalini rising up the spine and down. Last one like this. And retain. And sending it back down. Feeling into that clear channel of light in the pranic body. Feeling that kundalini light rising up the spine, the liquid light easefully sustaining its ascent up the spine. Begin now to focus on the third eye, breathing into the space between the eyebrows. And now going into the subtle body, the subtle mental, emotional, feeling the light penetrate the fear and transmuting it into love in the mental and emotional layers of the body. Feel the resurrection from fear to love to lightness. Staying connected to the breath and allow it to become more subtle. I am the resurrection and the life of my pranic, mental, and emotional bodies. I am the resurrection and the life of these thoughts. I am the resurrection and the life of these old emotions stored in my body. I am the resurrection and the life. Keep breathing that purple flame into your mental and emotional layers of your body, the Manomaya Kosha. As you feel the resurrection flame work on your thoughts and emotions, begin now to send it into your spiritual layers of your body, into your Akashic records. I am the resurrection and the life of my Akash, of all past karma, of all past thoughts, emotions, actions, feelings. I am the resurrection and the life of all my karmic records, of all my past actions, and those of my lineage. I am the resurrection and the life. Just feel that purple flame working on your past, on your back of your body. And you may feel the violet consuming flame come in. All of the flames are connected, so feel the violet flame transmute alongside the purple flame. Breathing that in. Going into a few minutes of silence as you feel the purple turn to violet, turn to the white ascension flame. So just allow the purple, violet, and white flames to dance through and around you, working you into your ascension purity. Feel it moving straight up the spine. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the violet consuming flame in action. I am the ascension flame of purity. And so it is done. And so it is done. Amen, amen, amen. And so it is done.
And so it's done.
And so it is done. I'm looking forward to being with some of you for the fundraiser retreat in New York, June 25th through 27th. Please join us if you have the space and time and want to come to New York, upstate New York, Saratoga Springs. It's a fundraiser to provide trauma healing scholarships to those in need. I love you. Many blessings to each of you.
Thank you, Kim.